Hey YouTube, how are you doing? Here's the weekly reading, and I was doing some shuffling ahead of time, and we ended up with the High Priestess at the top of this Major Arcana deck, the Ancient India. We have the Whip reversed with the Knight of Clubs, Knight of Wands right there, and an 11. So somebody and some kind of an abuse. Because we also have this door popped out, Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. Okay, and I'll read out the High Priestess. Connect to your intuition and remember the good advice of your mother or someone like a mother, not necessarily your mother if your mother was crap, but you know what I'm saying. Connect to source and all will flow. So I'm going to shuffle this deck. I'm going to shuffle these decks again. And let's start with the doors. And we'll see however many cards want to split in this deck to give us a story. 3 or 4, maybe just 2, we'll see. And, oh, flipping in the deck. Oh, okay, all right. So we're going to hear from somebody who's passed over in your life. When this blue shows up, I know my best friend's daughter, Karina, is sending a message. She was murdered. If you look up Karina Weedall Rice, it's passed off as a suicide, and it was not. It's a murder being covered up. And so somebody in your life who either passed over too soon or just, passed over. They are coming through with a message for you. So this is from them. Okay, so that's one card. Oh, flipping over in the deck again. Okay, so Facebook also got that card. And anything else? I like to get 3 doors. And that's good. Okay, when we got 3 doors. Very nice. I gotta turn it that way. So we'll read them at the end. And now, let's see. Now, obviously, this won't work as divine timing since all the cards in this deck are major arcana. So it's just a question of meanings. This is time sensitive for this week. It's meant to be what you can do, what you need to be focusing on right now. And if you ever come across it later in life, then you'll have some clarity about what was going on at this point. Give it one more shuffle, just for the heck of it. And then we'll clarify with Lenormand. Okay, down to the bottom, top of the deck. Okay. Oh, they're all upright. Yes, and the very top card. Okay. So, I'm going to stand by the camera, hold these up, and then change up the focus and everything so you can see better, because they're pretty fine detailed cards, but the meanings are excellent. So, to start with, we have Temperance. As above, so below. As to the left, so to the right. The more you push the nature, the more she pushes back. So we need to figure out what we're pushing about. We have the 14 there, which gives us a 5 of necessary change. Take that card in for a minute. Okay. As above, so below. Okay, fine. Put her there. Then we have, the Hanged Man. Facebook also got the Hanged Man. And what if none of it were truly true? Now is the time to look at everything from all angles, knowing that it's all there. So you have all the pieces of the puzzle. And maybe you're stuck trying to figure out what the heck because you got into those colors like all the beiges or something like that, right? You've done all the obvious bits of the puzzle, and now it's like, okay, now it's just not even a mystery, it's just a matter of slogging through it. And that gives us the 12 of 3 of manifestation, right? And it gives us, so far we have Temperance, we have Sagittarius energy, 9th house energy. So here we have Neptune with 12th house energy. So faith in the 9th house, philosophy, travel, healing, long, and travel is in long journeys. 12th is in, well, 12th house likes to be ship shape, so maybe it's an organizational thing, as in organizing space or being on top of things. Hierophant, realize the power of ritual and use it to make the normal magical and gain the support of the spirits. May the sound of magic be yours. Another 5, another necessary change, obviously, because it's the Hierophant. Okay. So, of course, Taurus energy, 2nd house energy there. So something could be an asset or a liability. Something needs to be invested in or disposed of. Contract, or the student becomes the teacher becomes the student. All possibilities that we'll find out. And the star. Now, how close can I get to this? Love it. Love it. Remember to follow your magical star. When you connect with your positive inner feeling, the clouds give way to the light. There's always a higher purpose. So some loss of perspective, possibly. Okay, what did we have? And a sneeze. What did we start off with? High Priestess. High Priestess and that hopeless, most hopeless of situations. Yes. In the strangest of places. So they're putting a lot of emphasis on the magical, the unusual, right? So, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Can we get some clarification? Now, they didn't want to give me any clarification on the Hanged Man last time. Let's see if they'll give me clarification on Temperance. Jumping, but I want a clear... I've got too much Aries in me to... Wow. Okay. So some sort of commitment needs time. We have a transformation there with the 25 converting to a 7. And we have, of course, the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Clubs there. So, if you push, she pushes back. Going against the flow. Now, would it be good to push back? This is the question. Let's find out. If we have a 7 of transformation happening, then you need to kind of just go with it. And because we had that, okay, and since we have that Ace of Clubs and we had the, did we not have the Knight of Clubs? We had the Knight of Wands in reverse. And that was somebody very controlling. Somebody very non-committed. Yes? Someone very non-committed. So the fact that we might see that commitment come round, we'll see. Now we have the Scythe with the Harvest. Something's been harvested. We have a 10 of completion and we have another Knight. We have a Knight of Pentacles. Now, what was sown was sown, what was reaped is reaped. So we have an ace and a 10 that night. Okay. Now for the Hanged Man, I'm going to leave that there because I didn't clarify if I was asking for a Hanged Man. I just kept receiving. So can we get, do you want to tell me about the Hanged Man? Or, no, you want to tell me something's in progress over here. Okay, a decaying situation. The mice mean that, you know, something is just dying. Something is just dying. And we have that, we have a 5 repeated with the necessary change, and we have more clubs energy. So this, I'm not sure that this pentacles, this diamonds, which is pentacles, I'm not sure that that's the same person, but we'll find out. But clearly the Knight of Wands, and we have wands repeated here. And we have, well, we do have a 7, we have a transformation here. We have a 7 of Wands. With that necessary change. So somebody's going through a transformation of what they want. And it's in progress. It's in progress. Interesting. Now what about the Hierophant? Since we had that High Priestess to start with. Now the last reading was, it got like no views, probably maybe because I published it at the wrong time. I tried republishing it, but Kali was bringing a tower to give you the chance to make a run for it. So I wonder if this is the same situation, because why would it be a different one? And hopefully she was giving lots of lead time, knowing how, look the whole deck is, there's a lot to be said. A lot has passed. A lot has gone on here. A lot has gone on here. And just, you need the magical protection. Okay, now I do have the smacking around. Communication with another 7. 9. Proving yourself to everyone. With 7 of Swords. So doing what you need to do to look after yourself, basically. Since I've okay, but for me, it's, for me, so others, in case the camera cut out, it would be Aquarius energy, which would echo the star energy, but for me it's Libra. And so that is completion of the justice situation. There is, you know, for me, Libra would be 5, 6, 7 of Swords. And we've passed that 6 of safe passage. So we're at the 7 of doing what you can. You have to transform yourself. You have to transform yourself. So, Hierophant. Okay, the clouds. Now, where did we have... we had clouds. What do we have at the bottom of the deck there? We have the gentleman with that Ace of Hearts. Now, he showed up first thing for Facebook. And a decision needed to be made. And I think the decision was on this gentleman with the with Emperor energy. But you might be the Emperor, eh? Now what did we do with clouds? There was, I should have kept it, but I wanted to put it back in the deck in case it came out again. But I guess I'm learning that lesson. So I'm just checking back through this. Yeah. No. Then what? Okay, it must be, is it the star that references the clouds? Yes, the clouds give way to the light. The clouds give way to the light. Okay, so that's where we experienced it. So the clouds are over, gone, done. Now, interestingly enough, we have, as I wake up from what I was looking for, we have a King of Wands. We have a King of Wands with the clouds reversed and a 6 reversed. Right? Going back to a 5 of necessary change. So I think he's gone. What was sown was sown. What was reaped was reaped. And if you're going to get stronger, then you get... When we do strong things, right, it increases. It increases the, you know, anything else. And we really don't want to clarify that Hanged Man, or do we want to clarify that Hanged Man? Let's see here. Oh, okay, so, well, Hanged Man fell to the floor. Something in progress. We have, okay, Queen of Wands, yes, in progress. Now, in the upright, the snake is a good thing. We're talking all the life force. We're talking all the intelligence. Exactly High Priestess energy. Yes? Those Delphi oracles who were the African prophetesses. You know, we're talking Pythia. Because of the snakes. Now, so no, this is all good omen. We have a 7 again of transformation. So we do have you transforming, whether you're male or female. This is you transforming. This counterpart is gone because he's abusive. He or she's abusive, right? So you need lots of magic because there are going to be repercussions. Not because I'm superstitious, but because you want to keep yourself very much in your most magical energy, your most positive, especially if you are sad, yes, then you need to reinforce yourself. Candles, you know, and things, and holding your rose quartz, get some rose quartz, hold on to that, right? Just talismans, basically, just to play, even just to play the mental gymnastics with yourself, right? Just to play things in your favor. And you know that the magic knows better than any friends or family, as wonderful as they are, but you've invested yourself, yes, in things that feed your own energy with your, you know, things you've stored your energy into that can pay it back to you, right? So whatever those things are that feed you back to you, that's what they're emphasizing here. So, and remember, okay, so now we remember that this is a message from somebody on the other side, because that star. So whoever this is acting through this star card. Yes, this is the letter from them to you. This is a love letter from this person to you. They're watching. They know. They're contributing to this. They're working with Kali to bring that tower. They're working with Kali to whoever you want to call, whoever you call on. But secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. I'll put it where you can see it. So they want you to be creative. Either literally drawing sketches or whatever it is that speaks to you about that. If you're more technical, if you're more whatever, wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Just what I was saying, what gives you back your own energy that you put your energy into, yes? And draw memories and sketches for others to find. Okay, so it could be very literally about drawing, obviously. But whatever, you might not express yourself creatively. You might express yourself athletically, right? Or maybe you do all of it. 3 of Cups. Yep. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups and happiness. 3 cheers are done. Okay? Celebration is near. Celebration is near. Okay, and I know this one, this is the very first card I ever used from this deck Divine Doors deck. Deeper. You're not finished. You're not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on. Hold on. Right? This was just an escape. An escape to get you on track. Well, you were always on track. This didn't happen as an aberration. This didn't happen as a mistake in your life. It's not that. This is a battleground, this universe, right? And so sometimes we have to learn things the hard way, not because a nice God and a nice universe want us to learn things the hard way, but because we're up against it here, as far as I'm concerned. We're in the Matrix, and you find your weapons in what you've been through. You find your tools, and you're a warrior, and you're about to create something, either with those sketches, yeah? Like it come off, this might come off as a casual energy, and it might actually be a huge, deep energy, yes? Else, why the emphasis on it? So I feel like this is disarmingly casual feeling, and what it really is pivotal. Alright, YouTube. That's what we have for this week. And I will be back next week with another weekly. And in the meantime, I'm still working on house readings for each sign. Aries and Taurus are up. Gemini next. I'll be doing that one tonight, getting it up by tomorrow. Much love. Bye-bye.